schedule. What's up, guys? Oh man, what a beautiful Sunday today. 11:11 right now, Sunday, 515, balance, May 15th. We got a full moon today and a total lunar eclipse. Wow. All right, guys. I mean, how many more things can we throw in the day here? It's really a special day today. Let's start the day here by saying our thanks for our life. Thanks for waking us up this morning. Thanks for our happiness. Thanks for our family and our friends and our home. Thanks for our food and our water and our breath, our minds, our bodies, our souls, our spirits. Thanks for our energy. Thanks for leading us in the right direction. Thanks for keeping us safe and protected. Thanks for guiding us. Thanks for continuing to allow things to unfold the way that they're supposed to. Thank you for continuing to provide understanding. All right. We love you. Thank you. I posted quite a few little quotes last night. All the quotes that I'll post will be quotes that I wrote in the month that we're in. It might be from previous years, but they'll always be from the month that we're in. So all the quotes posted this month will be from the month of May that I wrote, either this month or from previous years in the month of May. And what that does is, again, as we go through the seasons and the changes each year, they all link up, and it's like a big cycle each year. So every May has like the same vibe, every April has the same vibe, in a sense. So you kind of go through those same changes each time. And so when we circle back each year, we can check in with where we were at the previous year. And it's funny because we find ourselves almost coming full circle to those things, and we can reflect and say, wow. You know, that's the beautiful thing about writing, as I was talking about earlier, is we all have a story up until the point we are living today, right? We have our childhood, we have whatever, all of our story up until the moment we're sitting listening to this video right now. And we can all write that story because it's already happened and we lived it, right? We can all write our story up until this point. And the beautiful thing is like the story we start writing from that point forward is the story of our destiny. It's a story of our future, of what's to come. And we end up writing what hasn't come yet. We end up writing what we see, and then when we write it down and we see later, whether it's days, weeks, months, or years later, is that those things that we saw with our minds and we wrote come to light and manifest. And so we literally are the writers and the creators of our own stories here and our own realities. So it really is true. And you can see it if you start following along with my writings here. You'll see that the things that I was writing years past are things that we are just, not maybe just now going through, but that we've been going through since I've written them. And it's like, did I predict the future, or am I prophesying, or is it already up in here for all of us? And we just need to remember what's to come. Like, we all have the feeling, we all have an intuition of what's to come, what's to come. It's like that. It's like the same thing if you're out in the woods, right? And you get all of a sudden a feeling that there's something behind you, right? Why? What is that? All of a sudden, you were walking for an hour, nothing's wrong. Then all of a sudden you get a feeling. Why? It's because life was guiding you and telling you, hey, there's something here. I want you to move. I want you to look. I want you to think. I want you to act. And so we all have this intuition, and I don't think it's so much about being a psychic as it is about tapping into the innate abilities that we all have in our conscious mind. And I think so much of us are focused on the past of our lives still because we haven't moved on from them, that you don't have space to think about the future. It's just like your house. If it's cluttered with shit, you have to clean it out before you can add new stuff in there, right? And it's just the same thing with your mind and your heart and your body. You got to clean it out to enable to allow space for new, for healthy, for current, all right? And so what I would suggest to everyone for a project and a challenge to yourself is start writing your story from when you were a kid. What I did was I thought of the earliest memory I could think of, and I started there. And I literally just started describing the memory. And then I went on from there. And it doesn't have to be like every day of your life up until now, but just kind of guide the story through. If you were to be like telling someone about your life story almost, you hit on the major points, hit on the things that, you know, really affected you or pushed you in different directions or caused you to grow or change, or hardships you had to go through, or really great times you had to go through, right? Describe all these things and get yourself up to literally the moment you are right now writing. And you'll put a final period on it and you'll say, all right, we're sitting here right now and I've literally written up to the point that I'm here. Now what you want to do is you say, now I'm going to write what I see. I'm going to write what I feel. I'm going to write what's being guided and shown to me in my mind and in my heart. And I'm going to, and also what we do is we write our experiences. So you could write later today, hey, you know, I ended up watching this live video of this guy talking about some shit about writing, and I started writing, right? Do you see how you're just describing your daily events and your experience, but it's a writing. It's you're putting your conscious experience on paper or on your phone or whatever it is. And when you keep adding to it, and what you start doing is your mind starts working, okay? And you start seeing forward. You start seeing forward. And you want to write and describe what you're seeing there. And trust in your intuition that you're not trying to see something, you're not trying to concoct something. You're listening to what is being shown and you're translating that and relaying that. And then what you'll find is you'll go back, you know, a week or two, a month or two later, reread that, and you'll say, damn, wow, I kind of predicted a lot of things that came to light here. And now what you want to do is, if you can, is just keep like a notes page going and just stick with it every day. Just every day, like whenever you feel like it's important to like take note of something that just happened or a thought that comes through. Sometimes we have really great thoughts that come through and we have no one to share them with, or something that we just want to remember ourselves for later, and we don't ever write it down. How are we supposed to remember? You know, if you write it down, you can always go back to it and look at it. And by going back and looking at it and studying it, you can incorporate it into your being, and it becomes part of who you are. Okay, so then you'll never forget again, right? So keep writing, guys. I don't really have a writing for today, dated for today, but I have a writing about the moon. So I think I'm going to share that later, because we have a really awesome full moon tonight with the lunar eclipse. It's going to be crazy. And so I'm excited for it. Hopefully the skies stay nice and clear so we can all enjoy that. And just know that, hey, when you're looking at that full moon tonight, everyone else that also has the visible moon in the sky is looking at that same exact dot. We are all focused on the same point, guys. This is the idea. We think we can all connect on Facebook and that means we're connected. Nah. No, it don't, dude. There's fucking miles and miles between us. But when we're all focused on a central point, that thing is so central to all of us that we can all focus in on it. That's powerful. That you can make big things happen. If we all had an intention here, as we're focusing on this moon together at the same time, you got magic happen, baby. You got magic happen. So, let's do that. Let's just say this. When we're looking at that full moon tonight, let's send out love to our brothers and sisters around the world and say, we love you, we got you. Let's send them big hugs and say, we got this. And we're moving forward and we're rising, baby. We're rising. Let's all send that message out to the world, to each other, and to the moon there, and send her some love as well. So I'm excited, guys. Let's have a great day. Enjoy it. And I'll check in later. Or I'll post that writing, and we'll keep rolling. Hey, hope you guys liked that little jam sesh. Friday the 13th jam sesh. Like I said, I posted a YouTube link to the description on the page here, so I put all the videos on there. Me and Sarah had fun doing that. We're excited to do more of that and just have a fun time. I want to just let it roll for like an hour or two and just jam out, dude, and just have a good old time. So I'm excited to get more instruments and keep rolling with that. So guys, keep doing things that make you happy. Be creative, express yourself, and don't be afraid to speak the truth. Love you guys.